Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 41st episode of Hunter x Hunter. Last episode, Kurapika in the group that he's with successfully escaped the mansion, which is pretty cool. Which Baze helped a lot with that, with her special techniques, so that's good. And Gon and Killua are making their way over to York New City, so that's good as well. I think Killua's brother made good progress on the whole game thing that he was doing. Like some messenger hawk came over to Killua, so that's good. And this episode, will we stick with Kurapika stuff? Will we shift over to Gon and Killua stuff? Only way to find out is to watch the episode, so that's what I intend to do. 3, 2, 1, play. And that is the bird I mentioned. I've always wanted to have like a messenger hawk. Sure, it's far less efficient than an email or a text message, but it's a lot cooler. Man, we're episode 41 and we're still not even like halfway through the show, so it's crazy to think about how much is probably going to happen before the show is over. Let's see, what subplots and stuff are there that we still need to get through? Well, we need Kurapika to actually get into the Phantom Troop, you know. That still needs to happen, which we're obviously building up to that with the current Kurapika stuff. We'll get there. I'm not sure when, but we'll get there. We have Gon that still needs to meet up with his father at some point. That's a big thing. Which made a little bit of progress because he opened the box and got the message and stuff, so progress is being made there as well. Leorio, all we really know about him is he's still trying to become a doctor, but we really haven't seen much of him, like, at all since they separated. I don't think we've really seen anything. I don't think. So. But, yeah. And Killua, I mean, what's Killua really trying to do now besides be friends with Gon? I don't know. Find a life that doesn't involve killing people for a living? I don't know. Anyway, gathering of heroes. We are at a port. And Leorio is somewhere doing something, who knows. A net cafe. Well, their version of one, at least. Yes, the internet's pretty incredible like that. Everyone around the world can just like talk to each other on it. It's crazy. And click this button that tells them that you're not a robot. Because the internet does discriminate against robots if you didn't know. They're not allowed to post on a lot of websites. What is this? Flash game looking thing? I cannot read any of that. I mean, the one symbol looks like a Japanese kanji. Or like craft, I think it's called, but mostly, no, it's just gibberish. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, I can't feel it, of course, but I can see it. Go into the cool parts of the web, I see. Oh, wow. Well then. Pretty impressive. More and more evidence that Nen users are the only people that matter in this show. Inside the game. I mean, I've never seen that in anime before. Of course, because everybody else sucks. That's pretty cool. 50 hunters. Oh, wow. Well. Oh, well. But anyway, here's your drink. Oh, damn, I can't even drink it. That suddenly became a lot less interesting. Well, that's not very low at all, but... how much do we have in our bank again? That's how it goes, unfortunately. Truly a kamiga. If you have enough money, a lot of things are relatively easy to do or to get. Yeah, if that's a G, then what about the letters above that? What's an A rank? I'm so disappointed that we couldn't actually drink that. I mean, he's underage anyway, but still. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, we need to work something out about that. I don't see why not. You're a hunter. Huh, that's a good point. We could just sell stuff to make money. So I guess we have a plan. A vague idea of a plan. Okay, we got some work to do. You know, Green Island is becoming more and more of a fitting name as we continue this plotline. Ooh, that looks expensive. Which I have to just assume because I can't read any of the text. I would be very illiterate in this world. That looks mediocre, but it's probably expensive too. Wow. Gotta love their blatant friendship. Well, it's more than I have, if that's any comfort. Well... well... Well, let's see where that gets you. So, what's plan B? Oh, we already got back. Okay. This actually went by much more quickly than I thought. It's pretty. Of course she would get the horny thing. Okay, I guess we did it. Melody is so short. Okay, escort mission, those are always fun. "90 minutes. An hour and a half. I was about to say, yeah, what kind of risk are we expecting with this? Kurapika is awesome. Yeah, well, I want specifics here, buddy. Yeah, what he said. Yeah? Okay, then explain it. Well, fine, make his job more difficult. Yeah, just kill anything that gets near, I guess. Simple policy. And I guess it kind of ends that discussion. Yeah, nowhere to really go from there. You are so short, you're barely in frame. What the heck is that painting? Oh, it's 3D. It's... Yeah, I kind of figured, but that's just weird. Guess I didn't do a good job. Okay. I guess that's a reasonable punishment, question mark. So we don't end up like we don't become portraits either, right? Like, how badly do you have to screw up to become a portrait? That's what I'm asking. Is that like after a first warning kind of thing, or 3 strikes you're out kind of punishments? I need the specifics. Ooh, she was cute. I think she had a similar hair color as Baze. Oh wow. Okay. Who are you? It's Neon. Okay. It's nice to meet you as well. So that's great. My motivation for this went up a little bit. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I noticed. Quite elegant drinking tea and all that. It's great. So yeah, that's great. Hopefully we can do a good job here. A little bit banged up. Oh, we're actually gonna see this guy. I've only really seen him in the AD, or is it the OP? One of the two. Hello? Pakunoda? Oh no, they're giving me a bunch of names to remember. Stop it! Stop it! That nose on her is a little bit, oh. I think you need a haircut. Well, you're a big one. I'm guessing the Zeon, what was her name? Phaeton. He is a big one. Another name, why not? Because I can totally remember all these names. Okay, we haven't properly seen that guy just yet, but we've seen like half of him, that's good. I still assume... I mean, I initially assumed he was the leader of the Phantom Troops. I'm not positive on that, but... Maybe he's just a leader of a group that's after, you know, her. Maybe it's a different thing, I don't know. More names, yeah. Well... Yeah, how dare you give me stuff to do? What's wrong with you? The secretary? I don't know. Wow. Wow, oh, wow, that's a Yu Yu Hakusho reference. Oh, that's cool. That's great. You know, the thing on Yusuke's head, and that's on her keychain, that's great. I love that. Because I think it's by the same authors of manga, so that's cool. I love that. I don't think I've ever seen a Yu Yu Hakusho reference in another anime before. Oh, that was really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, is she a Nen user? Well, clearly she is. And Angelic Auto riding a lovely Ghost Rider. I mean, literally with a ghost gun in her hand. A little bit creepy ghost, but I guess if it works, it works. I just noticed those cool things on her hair. Just, have there been any other Yu Yu Hakusho references in this show that I just didn't notice? If there were, let me know. If I missed any. Because it probably did. It's been a while since I've watched that show. I believe that. Well, that's a reasonable fear. You could just set it down, don't throw the pen. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorite anime of all time, so just, it's cool. Well, hello? Some interesting designs here. Well, confirmed that they're part of the Phantom Troop, I guess, now. Which I kind of figured, but... And Phaeton was mentioned before, and this must be Phaeton's group they were talking about. Those ears on that guy are just... And yeah, and we obviously saw her before as well. Like, talking to Hisoka back in the day. Why would you not like Hisoka? He's one of the most interesting characters in the show. It really is. I mean, isn't everyone afraid of Hisoka? Well, those are fighting words there, Frankenstein. But yeah, troop members, then I'll definitely bother to remember their names. They'll take me. He's like, oh god! Kind of made me jump. Nobunaga, wow, really? Of course, it's a name similar to Frankenstein. Yeah, just let them have their thing. Didn't answer the question. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't tell us much at all. But yeah, we're finally getting into the Phantom Troop stuff, which is really cool. Everything costs extra. That sounds horrible. Well, that makes sense. Having fun there. Well, apparently things are going to go down in that auction. I would assume so as well. One more thing. Well, I guess that answers that. Yeah, she's not the one that's... She's not the most reasonable person. That is such an old school looking phone. And he was using it to talk to somebody on their smartphone, which was funny. Neon. Genesis Evangelion. And here we go, our Phantom Troops all together. The big guy kind of looks like Blanca a little bit. Like the Street Fight character. Kind of reminds me of him. And Hisoka has arrived. Okay, here we go. Now it's a party. Some people don't like Hisoka. It's kind of the impression I get. I wouldn't miss this for the world, you know? You're here after all. Yeah, and those Nen stitches are quite useful. Yeah, the gang's all here, so we're ready to show us your face? Well, that place is the talk of the town. That event. Yeah, I gotta get that Green Island. I mean, these are all good suggestions. It just depends on what you're up for. Okay. Everything. Okay, somebody's ambitious. Here I thought Nobunaga would be the one with the ambition. I guess we're okay with that. Yuvogin. Okay, well, that's good. At least we're on the same page now. Hold your horses, we're gonna get there. But yeah, if you want to take everything, then there's some people that you're gonna have to bump heads with, because go and want something from there, so. Money is no object. I hope there will eventually become a moment in my life when I get to say that to somebody. Money is no object. But that's never gonna happen. Of course, I should have known. Yeah, I've heard that as well. So, the auction is gonna be a very important day. Like, just so much is coming together there. Just so much. It's hard to really... It's hard to fathom what's gonna go down there, honestly, obviously. Man, I almost want to play the auction drinking game because the word auction was said so many times in this episode. Whew. But yeah, great episode. Definitely building up a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I definitely recognize some of these people as the Phantom Troop members. So... And I was clearly right about him being the leader of them. Now that that was hard to guess. So, what will it be about this time? Okay, I'm okay with this decision. Yes, good job, Cone. Yes, so we've heard. Okay, that was the 41st episode of Hunter x Hunter. And this time, I mean, we got a little bit of both. A little bit of both Kilowatt Gon stuff and a little bit of the Kurapika stuff. Now, Kurapika's group got the items much more quickly than I would have expected. I mean, I was expecting at least another full episode before they came back with any of the stuff, but no, they showed up like, hey, okay, here's the hair, here's the mummy arm, here's the horn skull, here's whatever the other thing was, and yeah, just good job, guys, good job. And by the way, see this lovely portrait over here? That's what happened to the last bodyguard that failed us, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And they saw who they were supposed to be protecting, be the bodyguard of, which was the daughter named Neon, who seems, you know, she's pretty cute, pretty, she's spirited, it seems like, you know. She has the ability to tell fortunes and all that, but not her own. They really made sure to stress that for whatever reason. So I guess her father uses that ability for financial gain, I guess is what they were kind of trying to say there. Which, I mean, that totally makes sense. I've seen examples of that in fiction a lot. I mean, even in an old movie I watched as a kid, All Dogs Go to Heaven, you know, a businessman used someone that he had, well, basically kidnapped, used their ability to, you know, benefit financially, to successfully bet on races and stuff. But anyway, the point is that makes sense that that's what's going on there. And yeah, we got some really interesting stuff with Killua and Gon and the computer. Like, they went to the site, like, well, let me see. I want to go back to the beginning of this. Yeah, they went to what looked like some sort of internet cafe, whatever you want to call it. And so this is the website for hunters. And apparently it's a pretty special website. And Gon's just impressed that hunters all over the place post on it, which is a little bit weird because, I mean, that's the internet for you. Everyone just kind of can come together. It's pretty magical. And it's quite convenient that the device had like a sliding card for his hunter license, so that luckily he had that so he could actually get in there. But yeah, but the website looked very, it looked like a Flash game, honestly. That's really what it looked like when he went in there. So I was a little bit surprised when he clicks on the bartender and suddenly they're like in the screen, in the website, like a full immersive experience. Which, yeah, definitely did not expect that. Can't read any of the text, so it's really hard to tell what he was even clicking on. But, I mean, Killua says it's Great Island, so I'll believe him. Yeah, it would cost 20 million Jenny, is what he said when he clicked on it. So, yeah, nothing in life is free. But I guess they were talking about just the information there. Because, yeah, the game itself is a lot more expensive than that. Don't remember the exact number, but I'm sure I know it was in the billions. And then just sucks them on into there. So, yeah, just the fact that this is something that only NEN users can really do, it's just really mind-blowing just how many things in this world that are like exclusive to NEN users, how much of the world this kind of opens up to you when you can actually do that, when you become a hunter/NEN user. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, he basically gave them a whole explanation about all this stuff. So there's multiple creators of this game, but they put NEN into the games itself, which is pretty cool. But I guess shouldn't be all surprising that they could do that. And it makes it sound like very much like a, you know, an isekai kind of games thing, where you get sucked on in and can be a bit risky. But a game that only NEN users can play, no wonder they didn't print around very many copies, because that's a very small market. You know, if you make a game that literally only NEN users can play, you're not going to sell a lot of games. You're just not going to sell a lot of copies. But, it's a good way to make sure no filthy casuals play your game, so it's pretty smart in that regard. And it's really unfortunate that you couldn't like drink the drink there. It makes sense though because it's all digital, I guess. But it was still a bit disappointing that you can't just go into a website and just start consuming drinks and food and stuff. That'd be so cool if you could do that. But no, life is not quite that convenient for them. But very skilled bartender, you know, shaking up the drink and all that. Just, it's a shame that you couldn't actually drink it in the end. So it feels like such a waste of effort. But it's just, it's the reality of it. Just kind of have to accept it. But, yeah, the fact is 8.9 billion as a starting number, so that's difficult. Unlike with the other people, for going to Killua, money is definitely an object, so yeah, we're gonna have to make some money. Which did not go well. Did not go well at all for them. They tried, but I guess going to sketchy websites wasn't as beneficial as Killua may have hoped. So, that sucks in that regard. But we'll see. A lot's gonna happen at that auction anyway, so who knows what could happen. Let's see what else. Well, Kurapika wanted some specific information about who's going to attack, but they were unwilling to give it. So, yeah, I don't know how much of that is just they don't know versus they don't, that it's on a need-to-know basis. I mean, we know as the audience that the Phantom Trooper plan on making a move, and they kind of get, these people kind of get their information from the fortune-telling, you know, so I don't think they got anything too specific from that. Just the fact that it's dangerous, you might not want to go to the auction, is kind of a risk. Don't go downstairs, you didn't go up, or whatever that line was, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, very surprised by when we met Neon, was not really expecting that kind of character, really, like, at all, but it's cool. It's cool, especially because she had the, you know, the keychain, or yeah, whatever you call it, keychain that had the little magical beast, I think was called. When I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, I watched the English dub, which changed a lot of dialogue. Like, it's a very heavily localized anime dub. So, you know, and as a result, I was really hesitant to use any names I got from that. But yeah, I think it was called Pooh or something. I don't know. But the point is, it hatched from Yusuke's little egg. So it was. I think they translated Spirit Beast. But after we met Neon is when we actually got to see the Phantom Troop and a little bit of their meeting. So yeah, they're gonna make their move, and that will be a fun little event for sure. Yeah, she very much comes across as like a bit of a spoiled rich girl, but she has some pretty cool abilities. I was gonna make a comment about how impressive it is that she's a yen user at a fairly young age, but I mean, so we're going and Killua, so it's not like it's that impressive. I'm not sure how old she is exactly. I mean, if I had to throw out a number, I would guess like 15, but it's really hard to tell with anime. But that little ghost thing was just so creepy, though. And yeah, some people don't, the Phantom Troop don't seem to be big fans of Hisoka. So, it makes sense, though. Hisoka is kind of a love him or hate him kind of guy, for the most part, so I can believe that. That'd be kind of mixed opinions on that. And that guy, Nobunaga, I think his name was, you know, with the hair, the samurai-looking guy, he looks a lot like, I want to say his name was Atomic Samurai from One Punch Man. One of the S-Class heroes. I want to say his name was Atomic Samurai. I'm not positive, but he looks a little bit like him. Kind of reminded me of him, at least. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. But yeah, all the Phantom Troop members got together, including Hisoka. Although I guess, I mean, I'm still not completely sure about his affiliation with the Phantom Troop, because he had like the skin grafting thing of the spiders, so it kind of make it look he was looking like he was a fake member or something. But it's got to be a little more complicated than that. I mean, I don't think you could just sneak into that organization like that. But I don't know. Hopefully we get some answers on the specifics of that. But yeah, our bodyguards over there are going to have to go to the auction. And one of the items there are the Kurita eyes. So yeah, really sucks for Kurapika to have to go through this again. I mean, they already mentioned that earlier, so really starting to push Kurapika's buttons. But Kurapika's got to keep his cool. He's getting so close to the Phantom Troop. Phantom Troop and Kurapika, they're going to the same place. They're most likely going to meet up, so just stick, you know, keep up, Kurapika. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, and lash out and get fired as a bodyguard, and it should be fine. Just be able to go there and make something happen. So I'm definitely looking forward to that auction. I certainly am. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.